So, the yogurt is coming soon. So today is our all-age service, which means that there's something for everyone. Are you an age? Yes, then this is for you. Great, some enthusiasm there. Okay, so Adam's been talking about the woman at the well. Okay, so that's the theme. Ollie, you told me what a well is. Do you remember what a well is, son? What is it? Yeah, it's a hole you dig when you didn't have any taps and you had to get some water from it. Exactly. So, kids, if you want to come and sit at the front, you can do, because there's something for you to do right now that some of the grown-ups might want to do as well. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Could you help me lift a table? That'd be amazing. So, let's not get ahead of myself. So, does anyone know the story of the woman at the well? Mimi, do you know it? Like, super quick. The story of the woman at the well. The kids might not know it. And I was just thinking, yes, they've been with us. But, yes, my darling, do you know it? Do you know it? It's okay. I don't think I've ever told you, actually. So it's okay if you don't. Sam, tell me the story of the woman at the well. Sum it up. You don't know it. Oh, Sam. Go on.
When's the lady at the well?
Yeah, go on. You tell us.
There's a lady at the well. She's got some jars, and then Jesus comes along. She's filling up her jars, and he tells her that she doesn't need to fill them up.
Pretty much.
That his what? Yeah.
Yeah. No, mate, you did so good there. Did not warn you. So, so there's this woman. You ready? There's this woman, and she comes along, and what's the word? Where you get water? Without taps? A well. So she comes to the well, and she sees Jesus, because he comes and he sits down at the well, and then he asks her for a drink. Okay? Because, of course, you get water from wells, right? And then, amazingly, Jesus tells her, after they do a bit of chatting, that he can give her a drink and she'll never be thirsty again. Can you imagine never being thirsty again? What's your favorite drink, Mimi?
I don't know.
You don't know? It's a good drink. What's your favorite drink?
Juice.
Juice. Of course. What's yours, Ariella?
Juice.
Also juice. I see a pattern. What's yours, Oliver?
Juice.
Juice. What's your favorite drink, Anka?
Coffee.
Yep, I thought I saw that one coming. Okay. Now, really interestingly, they talk about Jesus talks to this woman about having 5 husbands, right? Now, can you imagine? Now, my wife can barely put up with 1. But 5? Oh my gosh, 5. And Adam set me up for this week, and he told me that there's this really interesting thing in the book of John. I never heard of this, but some scholars and interpretations, translations, and themes throughout John say that actually he talks about 5 powers or senses. Some nodding like everybody else knew this already. That's great. But amazing. So actually 5 senses. So we're going to talk about our senses today and how it all links into sitting at the well and drinking from the well, okay? So hence the yogurt. This is where the yogurt is, kids. Do you like yogurt? Hands up if you like yogurt. Okay. All right, good. Grown-ups might get to play a little bit as well. But we are going to test your senses. Now, kids, this is, again, it's a little bit tricky. Can someone help me pull this flip chart onto the stage? I didn't want to put it in front of the musicians, so. Oh, thank you very much. Right in the middle, wherever's good. Okay. Thank you very much. Can everyone see that? Jolly good. So, can you name some senses for me? Anyone? Well done, Steve. Right. Okay. This is going to be very boring if you already know them all. Okay. Just bear in mind for the kids. Okay, sight. Seeing. Sight. Okay, kids, any more of your senses? I know it's a strange word. You might not have heard it called this, but yes, yeah. Listening, yes. Hearing, okay. Sight, hearing, and not handwriting. Don't worry about that. Go on. Yes. What else?
Good listening.
Good listening. Yeah, if you can hear, you can do good listening, apparently. Okay, Mimi?
Smelling.
Smelling, yes. Fantastic. Smell. Smell. Now, there's two more. We just need two more. Anyone else? Ariella? Touch, yes. Touch, perfect. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more. What's the other one? What's the other? What's the one that we need for our yogurt? Yes. Ariella, you've done great. Mimi? Taste, exactly, taste. Okay, sight, hearing, smell, touch, and taste. Okay, we're going to test some of these. The grown-ups and the little ones are going to get to test some of these. Now, okay, I have here three bowls of yogurt. Okay, this is number 1. If I tip it, will it pour? I don't know. Whoop, quick. Y'all see that? Good, I don't have to do it again. Okay. Kids, you can feel free to stand up, okay? This is number 2. Ready? Whoop. Okay. And number 3 is, look at this one. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, now. Yogurt and microphones go together, don't they? Okay. Who would like to taste one of these yogurts? Okay, right. Here's what we're going to do. What we have to do is we have to decide what flavor these yogurts are, okay? Now, I've given you some options. So, are you looking? The options are mint, blueberry, strawberry, peach, orange, and lemon. Okay, so close your eyes. Think about mint. Think about minty flavor. Fresh. Blueberry. Blueberry is actually a little bit trickier to imagine, but yeah, blueberry muffin. Strawberry. We all like strawberry. Just think about it on your tongue. What does a strawberry taste like? Peach. I think I only have peach yogurt actually. Orange, we like a good orange, don't we? And lemon, what face do you make when you eat a lemon? Yes, we know what lemon tastes like. Okay, so who would like to taste number 1? You can all try it, one, by the way. You can all try it, okay. So I'm going to give you all a spoon. This is your spoon, okay, for the whole time, so that you don't have to share everybody else's spoon, okay? There you go. Right, there you go. Well done, well done. You don't want to taste it? Okay, that's fine, my love. Okay, there you go, sweetheart. Okay, there you go. Mimi, for you. You don't want to taste it, that's okay. You could just smell it. We'll use smell as well. Okay, so, yogurt number 1. Oh, well, that's a bit. There, this one. Okay, grab a spoon. Taste yogurt number 1. Let's pull the table forward and you can stand behind so everybody can see your faces. Come here. Come and stand this side with me so that everybody can see your face. There we go. Okay. Right. Have a try. Everybody had a try? Have you had a sample? Anthony, Daddy's going to help you with this one. We don't have your 3 bibs from home. Okay. Oliver, have you tried it yet? Have you tried this one? Come round, try this one. You can have seconds, yes. Right, do you want to try this one? Do you want me to spoon you some? Okay, right. Here we go. Okay, so this one, have a try. Now think about the taste. Which one do you think it is? Do you think it's mint, blueberry, strawberry, peach, orange, or lemon? Yes. What do you think? Orange? What do you think it is, girls? Do you want to smell it? I know I made that really enticing there. What do you think? You think peach? Okay. Where did I put my pen? Okay, so we've got one vote for peach. We've got one vote for orange. Okay, number 2. This is number 2, all right? I've just dropped a spoon in it. Whew. Okay, sample. Do any adults want to try this, by the way? Oh, come on now. All age, all age, all age. Go on, Faye. There we go, leading by example. Okay, have a taste, have a taste. Come on, Angela. Yes, all age. Right, so taste this middle one. So this is number 2. Is it? Okay. All right. If you had to pick one of these, what would it be? What do you think? Strange. Yeah, have some more. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Still don't know. Okay. Yeah, try it again. Go on then. You think the green one's peach. All right. So we got votes for peach. Okay. Yes. You think it's peach. You think it's blueberry. Okay. Got votes for blueberry. All right, last one now. So come around. Any adults? Anyone else want to try? This is the nice pink one, the bright pink one. Any youth want to try? Come on, Sarah. You know you want it. Okay. So grab a spoon. Have a smell. Let's let you smell. Of course. Grab a spoon. Grab a spoon. This is a clean one. Nobody's used that one. That's one of your favorite colors as well, isn't it? That lovely shade of green. The pistachio. Yes, Ariella. You think that's peach? Okay. What does everybody else think? It's what? It's nice. No, I know it's nice, but what flavor is it? You think peach? Whoa, okay. The last one. What do we think? That one might be lemon. Interesting. Okay. Oliver, what do you think it is? You think it's strawberry. Okay. Okay, last samples. One more spoon each. And then you can sit down for a second. Yep, that one's strawberry. Lemon. Yeah, we got more votes for lemon. Okay, great. Okay, go sit down. Thank you. Well done. Let's give our volunteers a clap. Well done. Well done. Okay, so here's... Yeah, I'm going to need this as well. If you could... Yeah, thanks, man. And we'll set up for the next bit. Okay, so do you know what they all were, actually? Do you want me to tell you what they all actually were? Okay. I'll tell you a secret. Number 1 was vanilla. Number 2 was vanilla. Number 3 was vanilla with some food coloring in. Okay? It's not even an option, but you couldn't trust your taste, could you? Most of you were going by your sight, couldn't trust that either. So you tried your taste, and that was a little strange. And to be fair, I did drop the pink one particularly. I dropped a lot of food coloring in that one, sorry. Drink plenty of water. But none of them were right, okay? So you can't always trust your taste. Yes, tell me quickly. Yeah. Did you? You might have knew after I told you. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. Well done, son. Well done. Okay. So, okay, now we've got a sound that I want you to all listen to. This is for everyone, okay? And we're going to have some votes. Luke, let me know when that sound is ready. Now listen very carefully, okay? This is for everyone to hear, okay? Is there any way we can get rid of the echo? It doesn't help. No. Okay, great. We'll go with it as it is. Okay, so I don't know what you heard there. Hands up if you want to tell me what you actually heard, if you managed to hear anything. Yes. Space or the bottom of the sea? Okay. Anyone else? Hear anything in particular? Yes? You thought birds. It is a word, yes. You thought it was the toilet? Wow, okay, we're getting some really interesting answers. Okay. Luke, do we want to try it one more time and just crank it a little bit and see how we go with feedback? Maybe mute like everything else. I don't know. See what happens. One more time, everybody, listen. What are you thinking? Yeah. I'm going to play it through my phone. No, we're going to do it this way, okay? So listen to this. When I get past the advert. 10 seconds. Sorry. It's an advert for Revolut, which is a fantastic it's a bank. A woman's very happy about it. There we go. Because she's getting paid to be. Okay, right. Listen to this. Okay. What do you hear? Green needle. And anyone else hear anything different? Okay, listen to this. Listen again, but look at brainstorm. Now look at green needle.
I'm looking, so this one's obviously
Okay. So yes, the sound was a little off, but you literally, whichever one you're thinking about, you hear. Yeah, so you can't really trust your hearing either all the time, can you? And different people can hear the same thing and hear two different things, and some people hear birds and toilets. So, okay, for the last one, okay, this is a good one to watch, kids. So I would like Sarah or Sam, whoever's up for this, to come on the stage. Or actually, should we do it down here? No, stage. On stage, you'll be able to see it. And can we have this table back up minus the bowls? That'd be amazing. Now, listen, I know I have a reputation at these at these all-age services for injuries, and I am a changed man. There has not been anything dangerous remotely for weeks, no, months, in 2024, the whole of 2024. So, now, so, Sam, Sarah, which... Okay, now, listen, this might work, it might not, I'm just warning you. It might be another echoey brainstorm green needle situation, but does one of you want to come up? Okay, come on. We need a chair, this chair. So this is a test of your sense of touch, all right? I'm going to test your touch. Okay, test your touch. Okay, so this was an experiment. You might have seen it before. I hadn't, and it blew my mind. So I want you to put your hand here, so you can't see it. Okay, and I want you to take your sleeve out of that one out, like all the way out. So you can flop this, because I've got you a new hand, Sam. This is an artificial hand, very cool, that I actually made. Yeah, it's really good. I'll show you. Look at this. It's very lifelike. Sam, I'm not sure why you're laughing. I don't see any of you making artificial hands. But, Sam, this is your new hand, okay? So I want you to put this hand on the table next to this one, and this is your other hand, okay? So what I want you to do is, this other hand, where is it? Your actual real hand. There you go, mate. So you're going to put that there. Now this is your actual hand now, okay? Right. So, kids, do you want to come up and have a look? What do you think? Now, which is the real hand? Yeah? Yeah, that is his real hand, yeah. Right, touch this hand, this paper one. Tell me, Sam, can you feel that? No, okay. All right, watch carefully. Go sit down. Watch carefully, because we're going to trick Sam a little bit, okay? I'm going to make Sam think this is his real hand, okay? So, Sam, can you see your other hand, by the way, if you're looking at it? Okay, look here. Right, I'm going to put this in a stand. Okay, right, there we go. There we go. All right, here we go. So, Sam, we are going to train you to think that this is your real hand, okay? The danger is coming, but just wait for it. Okay, so this takes a little bit of time, okay? So watch this. Which one should we start with? Your thumb? Okay. So we're just using I'm using a paintbrush, and can you feel it? We're going to go onto this hand, and we're just going to run the paintbrush down. You feel it? Okay. And then your other one? Your little one. Okay. We do it one more time. Is that weird? Yeah, a little bit. Please say yes. Okay, great. It's working perfectly. Okay, let's go. Again. Okay. Okay. One more time. This is your hand, okay? I'm going to start with a little one now. Okay. So now, tell me, did you start to, how did it feel? Okay. And if I just now put this, tell me, do you feel like you feel anything? Kind of? You kind of feel it there? Okay, now listen. Now I said I would never hurt. No, listen. Okay, right. Right, so. Okay, you ready? His hand twitched a little bit. He's too cool for school, but yeah. How was it? Towards the end, you can be honest. If it didn't work, but...
When you're using the brush, it started feeling like my two hands were right in front of me, and I was watching it too.
Yeah? Okay. Now, there's a really, really cool video on online that I used inspiration from this, where the guy uses the hammer on, like, a rubber hand this side, and the guy absolutely freaks out, and he said he could actually, like, feel it and thought he could feel the pain. Well done, Sam. Let's give you a round of applause. Well done. Okay. So, it is clear that you can't really trust your touch or your sight either. All right, so let's see where we got to. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you very much. So we use our senses to perceive reality. Okay. So, kids, you've done so well. You have done so well. I've got a coloring sheet for you to do because you've done amazing. And I would invite any parents and kids who want to do a little bit of coloring now, because honestly, you've done amazing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I got a bit more talking to do, so if you would like to choose some colors, this is a bit more of a complicated one, and this is Jesus and the woman at the well sat together. So choose some colors, find a space, and then you can show us after, okay? Amazing. Thank you so much. So, our senses, of course, tell us what's dangerous. what is right, what is wrong, and we depend on them for our information about the world. But as you've seen, we can easily get it wrong. They can easily be wrong, fooled. And Buddhists actually think the mind is the sixth sense. Any Buddhists in the house? Tough crowd. The mind is the place that all the senses come to inform, and then weirdly the mind can inform the senses. Weird relationships, quite amazing. And sometimes we use our mind to think our way to fulfillment or enlightenment or whatever it means to be satisfied. And our senses are all about satisfying us, fulfilling us, telling us the right thing, the truth about the world. And Jesus sat with the woman at the well and he says, you've had 5 marriages. You've had 5 places of intimate dependence. Even the sixth, still not the right one, still not the one that you're looking for. And I never actually really twigged about him being the one that could meet a need. And like, as a husband, do you know what I mean? Like the way he talks about the bride of Christ. Never actually twigged on how he knew that instantly. But just knowing that he could meet a need so deeply and just really chilled in the conversation, isn't he? Like, it's me you're looking for. And if you're like me, my flesh tells me to be selfish, to survive, to touch, taste, watch, listen to all the wrong things that give me a kick in the moment. And my mind serves me well sometimes it doesn't serve me very well. Most of the time it doesn't serve me very well. So you can't trust your senses for what is good and true, for the truth of God. It's not spirit, it's flesh. I think the only time we experience God through our senses is when our spirit informs our senses. It can do that, not the other way around. When we're conscious of it or we move in the spirit, it can let our body know. We often use it. But you can't depend on your senses for ultimate truth. They're wrong. A lot of the time, they're wrong. And they can't even perceive spirit a lot of the time. He says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And that I am lives in you, and it's not flesh, it's spirit. So we'll go to whoever drinks, so this is John 4:14, whoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst, and the water I give them will become in them a spring of water welling up to eternal life. But you can't see this water, you can't hear it or smell it or taste it or touch it. And I've often tried to access it with my mind, but I think even that's way off and can deceive me and be deceived and not have a full, true picture. So what does it actually look like to sit at the well? Well, I think a few final ponderings. A baby doesn't use the senses like we do. They've not developed yet. It can kind of hear some stuff. It can't really see or smell or anything like that, but it gets everything that it needs from its internal connection with the parent. It just gets it straight from that place. Parent and child, he's within you and you are in him. And that's the truth, and that's the I am place within you. And I actually believe that the well within you that sustains you is his love, but it's his sacrificial love. God is love, so use them interchangeably. God lives within you. Sacrificial love lives within you. And if you've seen Jesus, you've seen the Father, and Jesus is the incarnation of and demonstration of ultimate sacrificial love. And you are in that love, and that love is in you. You are in God, and God is in you. And yes, sitting at the well means that you spend time conscious of that internal connection and meditating on that truth. I am the truth. And maybe it's time that we invite our spirit to inform our senses. And that's the water that he gives to us that lives within us, and that's sitting at the well. But you can also sit at the well all you want, but if you don't drink, you're dead. How do you drink then? How do you eat? So there's more in John. John is literally full, like I was saying about the senses. He's literally full of these senses kind of ways of seeing Jesus and what he says. Not only the disciples actually seem to write about it, being the bread of life, eat of me, drink of me, I'm the water. Like, I don't know, John just must have been hungry and thirsty all the time. I was going to ask the kids a question, but they're quite happy. You will never catch me going to a restaurant for a steak and sitting there for half an hour saying, thank you, I am so conscious of this steak. Thank you for this steak in front of me. Yes, Lord, I'm so aware of this steak. It's so good. Now listen, that's the starting point, and I'm not minimizing that. Sometimes you've got to work really hard to get to that point, okay? But it's the starting point. That's just sitting at the well. I, of course, will absolutely devour that steak, and it will become the life within me. Sorry to the vegetarians. Sorry, not sorry. But how does this life, if it's the sacrificial love that lives within you, and that's the well that we drink from, and the water that he gives us and demonstrated to us, how does it become a well that then springs up to produce eternal life? Because it's two-part. And it says it will become a well. And I think that's when you move in sacrificial love. You can sit at the well all you want, but yeah, you partake of him when you live like he lived and love like he loved and give like he gave. I think that's when it starts to spring up within you. And it's nothing to do with your senses or your feelings or your motivation or your emotions. It's often just a choice to move in the way that he would move and give and love and lay your life down like he did first. And that's why he says, I am the way. That is the way to eternal life, to create things that don't fade away generation after generation. Love that goes down and spreads out and releases and brings freedom and brings healing and breaks bonds and lasts forever. It bears fruit. And only your spirit knows that truth and can lead you in it, and only that spirit can really sustain you and fulfill you. The woman at the well is looking deeply for fulfillment. And I don't think there is any other way that I've found, because I've tried all my senses, that brings me a sense of deep fulfillment than when I'm living like that and laying my life down. And my flesh hates it and fights against it. And when I see that in other people as well, doing that, something wells up in me again. When I see other people loving like that and laying their lives down like that, my gosh, something in me goes, yep, that's the way. Thank you, that's the way. And it's absolutely beautiful. So maybe sitting at the well goes something like this. Father, I am tired from the journey. Even take this cup from me. Everything, my body and my mind is telling me its own version of the truth. About me, about others, about life, about the world, about what to do, what to believe. But Lord, you are within me. You are the way. You are the truth, and you are the life. Reminding yourself that he, the perfect one, laid down his life for us and gave us the same glory that the Father gave to him. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful way. And that's, yeah. You lay down then whatever your flesh was telling you, and then you move in sacrificial love. And that's his spirit, that's the kingdom way, and that's how you drink. And that's how you eat, and that's how you live in the I am, and that's what wells up within you. He didn't pass the cup, he drank from it. And then the greatest sacrifice ever became the greatest spring ever and was poured out on all flesh. So he gave that water to us, and now we have to drink it, partake of it, and then it becomes in us the spring that wells up to eternal life. So let me just pray, and then we'll take communion. But Lord, you are the way, the truth, and the life. Lord, you are the one that we can trust. Your spirit is the one that we can trust. And Lord, thank you for the deep fulfillment that you long for us to have, that you told the woman at the well about, and that you became so that we might have it and reproduce it and become like you, Lord. Just thank you so much that you gave us that. If our whole experience here, if my whole experience here was anything to do with trying to fulfill my senses I would have this deep ache, but I thank you so, so much for the fulfillment that comes when we love sacrificially and the life that comes forward, that we are seeing in this house more and more and more and more, and that my beautiful friends have shown me, that has released life in me. I am so thankful. Thank you so much for this life, Lord. Thank you so much for the well that has been stirred up in others, that I have drank from and been blessed by. We all have. Thank you so much, Father. So, yeah, just help us, Lord. Help us tune into the Spirit.